I don't like Beauty Bay as much as I thought I did. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Friends, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. I hope we're having a great day, whatever day it is that you're watching. Today is a Wednesday for me, and I made a cheeky little order on Friday on BEAUTYBAY, which is the first time I've ever ordered anything off like makeup wise for myself. Like, I've had like Connor's ordered me some makeup before, but I've never ordered anything online. When it comes to makeup, I always want to go in the shop and play with it first before I buy anything. So it's lockdown, I can't go in a shop. So I thought I'm gonna try BEAUTYBAY. I look at BEAUTYBAY all the time. I've followed on Instagram for a while. There's a few things on there I've been looking at for ages. I've filled my basket up and then like didn't order anything, and then filled my basket up again and then didn't order anything. So because of that very reason, I ordered this on Friday, and I genuinely can't really remember what I put in that basket, because I've put these things in this basket for so long that I always changed a few items out, so I can't really remember. I think I topped it up as well just to like bring it up to a mark, like a zero number, you know what I mean. So yeah, that is kind of this gist of this whole video. It is a haul video. Not done a haul video before. Whenever I do hauls on my Instagram, I always get very stressed because the little marker runs out by the time I finish what I want to say. So that's not going to happen here. So let's see what I brought. I vaguely remember, but I'm not completely sure. I've got the little list here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items, and I spent £95 on BEAUTYBAY, if anybody was that interested. And yeah, I can see what I bought here now. Oh, I'm quite excited to open these and test them out and give them a little swatch. So if you want to see what I bought from BEAUTYBAY, stick around. So here is the parcel. I did give it a little open just because I wanted to make sure that there was like no dust in it, and the makeup hadn't cracked, because that was one of the reasons I've never ordered anything off the internet, is because I didn't want it to come and like the pans be all broken or whatever. And I ordered a few palettes, so I have been a bit nervous. So let's pop in. So on the top, this is the lovely box. On the top, lots of air. Ordered a lot of air. Oh, I ordered these because I'm running out of lashes staying at home. So I've actually seen these in Primark. I normally go for the Primark lashes. If you watch my Instagram IGTVs or stories, you know that mainly if you ever see me wearing lashes, they'll be the Primark ones, because they're cheap and they're actually the most comfortablest lashes I wear, and the eyelash glue is very amazing. So this is the Suzanne Jackson. Am I supposed to know who that is? But yeah, just a 3-pack. So this cost, how much does this cost? This was £12.50 for 3 lashes, which is quite good. And they are, if you can see here, I don't like lashes with bands on. I find them really uncomfortable to wear and harder to put on. So I like, obviously this has a band, but it's like a see-through band, and it's a lot more like discreet. So when you don't wear like liner, it's a lot easier to like mesh them into your lashes. So yeah, I just like the little fluffy one. So recently I've really got into blusher. I never ever, why am I talking like I've got an accent? And I never used to wear blusher because I just used to contour, highlight, but I don't know, I think because I've been watching a lot of Mitchell, which I will get onto later. He does loads of like really cool blusher, and there's another Instagrammer, can't remember her name, she does amazing blusher and then beautiful eye looks. So I'm really getting into blusher, and I'm really enjoying like the coral tones on my skin tone. So I was just having a look at the palettes that they had on there, and this is from BH Cosmetics. This is the Orange Chocolate Truffle blush palette, 4-colour blush palette, chocolate orange truffle. So the little plastic thing. So this looks really nice actually. So this are the colours. I expected them to smell, they smell a bit chemically. I've never tried anything from BH Cosmetics. I have heard good things though. So yeah, so that was the second item. That was the BH Cosmetics Chocolate Orange Truffle 4-colour blush palette. And also I will just point out everything that I've got here, I'm pretty sure I checked, is all cruelty free. I really try and stick to that. So the next thing I brought, again a brand I've never used but heard very good things about, Ofra Signature Palette Snowed In. It's a highlighter palette. Oh, my phone's going off. I don't even know where my phone is. Oh, it's Wayfair. They want me to buy curtains. So yeah, this is the Ofra highlighting palette. Now I've really wanted to try some Ofra highlighters. I'm really into a lot of highlighter at the moment. Blusher and highlighter is like my game right now. So I've really wanted to try the one that everyone uses, which is the Pillow Talk Ofra highlighter. And one of those highlighters is £23. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 different highlighters. Obviously they're smaller, but I wanted to try that, but I wanted to try a few others. And this palette itself was £26. So for an extra £3 you get almost like sample sizes, or I think that's all the ones they do, all 6 highlighters. I'll double check that. Oh, that's pretty. So there are the highlighters. Mind the mirror camera, I should probably do that, shouldn't I? So this are the Ofra highlighters. They are a little bit smaller than I expected actually. So with this you get Island Star, Radio Dry, Barley, Pillow Talk and Blissful. So yeah, I'm excited to swatch them and have a little bit of play. I think I'm gonna film this as a haul, and then at the weekend or Friday, because it's a bank holiday Friday, I'm probably going to do like a first impressions, like full face of all of this makeup. So that's probably the end of the video, so stick around for that if you want to see what I create with all this stuff. The third item is a bit of a top up. It is the Superfruit extract from Revolution, the serum and the primer. I used this, I've got some here, but I was running low, so I thought, do you know what, I'll order some more. It smells like candy. It really hydrates my skin, and it's used as a primer, and it makes my skin tacky, so my makeup stays on all day even without a fixer. So I really love this, and I think this was only like £8 as well. And like for drops like this kind of, because it is skincare, it's not really a primer, it's a primer, serum and primer, helps protect against dryness caused by the environmental damage. So it moisturizes my skin, because I've got combination dry skin. Majority of my skin is quite dry. Protects your skin, and I don't have a lot of breakouts with this, so I really like this. This is vegan and cruelty free, and this was just, let me confirm that it was in fact the price I am telling you it is. Oh sorry, it was £10. £10 that one. You can buy them in Boots as well, I think, and Superdrug. But yeah, that's the Superfruit extract drops, and I love it. I love it, so I thought I'd refuel. And then I've just run out of my favourite fixing spray, which is the CYO Glow one, and it's got like, there's a fly in here. I hate flies. Sorry, back to where I was talking about. The CYO, it's like a glow fixing spray. I can't remember what it was called. I'll put a picture up here. I really like that, and I can't, for some reason every time I try to order it off Boots it's sold out, so obviously everyone's caught on. So I thought I'd try something else. So this is a Revolution again, Makeup Revolution London, the Glass Shimmer Fix, and I believe if I shake this, see all the glitter in there? So yeah, I'm hoping that gives me the same effect. What I loved about it is that I put it, I wonder how it smells actually. It's leaked a bit, I think. What's condensation? Oh, I can see the glitter. I can't describe that smell. It smells like, it reminds me of something on holiday, but like a nice holiday smell, like a smell of like Lilos. But I don't know if you'll be able to see the glitter. No, probably 100% not be able to see the glitter, but yeah. So that was the second thing, and that was £8. And the last and final thing was this. Now I have, as I mentioned Mitchell earlier, I have been I'm recently like, oh sorry, I recently followed him on Instagram and I've become a bit obsessed with him and how he does makeup. Obviously he's got his palette for Beauty Bay, and I really wanted to try Beauty Bay's own stuff as well, because this was made by Beauty Bay. I was going to buy their highlighter palette, but the offer really threw me. So I have brought myself the Me, Myself and Mitchell palette. Now, I've got a fair few palettes. I didn't need another. Really didn't. I'll show you my drawer. But this palette, that is so cool. I know that I'm very late to the party with this, but I really wanted to buy it. And, oh, wow. They're massive. The pans are massive. There is a little bit of a breakage in this, but I think I'll deal with it. What's the other one like? Fine. I think I'll take it. It's fine. So this is the Me, Myself and Mama Mitchell palette. Look at the packaging. Like, that is crazy. Bit mad, bit psychedelic. There is a goat driving a car. This is the first side. Oh right, so you open it like this. I'm just so surprised at how big the pans are. That's really got me. And it looks so much better in person. So you have, this mirror comes out, detachable. Oh, so it's like a, I don't know if you can see that, but it's maximized, and that's probably not, it's zoomed in, it's not zoomed out. I don't know my words anymore. And then this is the whole palette. It looks so much better in person. Look, I looked at it online, I was like, oh, that's quite nice, but not a wow factor. But actually in person, these colours are ridiculous. And the shimmer's lovely. Okay, so we'll do a couple of swatches on some of the palettes. I'm really excited to see the payback of this. So I'll grab everything I need, clear everything away because there's a lot of packaging. And I quite enjoy this box, especially when you take this off. That's cute, isn't it? Love a Beauty Bay box. You know, because I get them all the time. I love a Beauty... Ow! I don't like Beauty Bay as much as I thought I did. Stop hitting myself in the face with that. Let me clear this away and then we'll do some swatches. So the first thing we'll start on is the blusher palette from BH Cosmetics. So this is the BH Cosmetics Chocolate Orange Truffle palette. Like I said, it's got 4 shades. Indulge in the ultimate flush with our truffle 4-colour blush palettes, featuring an array of soft and natural shades infused with scrumptious scent of sweet treat. What? That doesn't smell like sweet treats, honey. Well, that feels creamy, so that is, you can't really see it. Okay, so that is shade number 1. Shade number 2 is a bit of a darker colour. I think these are going to build very quickly, like very nicely. And then this looks like it has slight shimmer to it, so let's try. And they are very like soft. I mean, I don't really see the difference in colour between those 2 shades, but okay. But again, I don't really see the difference in colour between the last 3. But do you know what? Mix it all about. Get a big blusher brush in there. Oh, on the skin it smells really nice. But yeah, we'll see how that goes on the face. I mean, swatches were fine. The colour payoff seems fine. The difference in colour, but we'll see when I play with it makeup wise and do my first impressions. So let's move on to palette number 3. Let me just clean off my hands because they're all orange and dusty. Are you the guy who tried to hurt me with the words goodbye? Right, moving on to the highlighting palette. One of them, I've been quite excited about this. So let's open this. I don't know why I put it back in the box because let's be honest. I mean, I don't get these people that keep keep every single piece of cardboard that their makeup comes in. It makes no sense to me. I know we all try and do it for the first like 4 days, but come on honey, let's just get rid of it. Let's just carry on. Ofra Glow, hashtag Ofra Glow signature palette. Glow ×5. Take our glow everywhere you go in this palette for our best and brightest, or in a slim compact mirror. Use each shade on its own or swirl them together to create your own highlight. Let's get ready to rumble. So the first shade, I think I set those shades the wrong way around earlier, by the way. So this is Blissful. This is Pillow Talk. This is Bali, this is Radio Drive, and this is Island Star. So, because when I said Pillow Talk earlier, I was like, I don't remember it being pink. So, yeah. I will double check this. But yes, let's start with Blissful. I'll go with my little finger. Ooh. I already love that. Already love that. Right, now we're going into Pillow Talk, Pillow Talk. That's Charlotte Tilbury, isn't it? Oh, hello, sweetie. Yes, I understand why everyone's obsessed with that. The camera is not picking it up because of my lighting situation, but this is Blissful and this is Pillow Talk. Oh, yes. That's not picking up how pink that is. That's okay. I'm in love with this palette. I would say, Ofra, you're worth the hype, and I'm very excited to put that on my face. So, I'm not gonna do all of them because we will be here all day and we ain't got time for that. So I will pick my 5 favourite shades, which is gonna be hard actually. I haven't even touched this and I always feel like this is already my favourite palette. Right, let's get rid of the mirror because we don't need to look at myself any more than I already do. Right, let's take off these. This is sad, isn't it? Well, I can't send it right now. So the first colour I'm going to go into, I'm just going to go this side and then that side, is Manchester, which is the hot yellow. Oh, that's an... Ooh. Right, I'm going to just go down my hand like this. Okie dokie. Alright, Manchester. We can hear you. Calm down. Right. So I wanted to try Manchester and Michelle, didn't I, on this side? No, I wanted to try Melted, so we need Melted underneath. Manchester, Melted, and Michelle. I've just realised these all begin with M. I love the feel of these as well. They're so soft. I don't think you can be in love with an eyeshadow. But I know this is blurry. I know this is a big statement because I've got a lot of eyeshadow palettes. Just from those 2 colours, I can see this being my most used eyeshadow palette. And it, like, this whole eyeshadow palette is £30 as well. Like, just from those, I don't think you can see the gleam from Manchester. That is insane. Okay, let's try Michelle, which is the hot pink. Oh, please be as well as good. And like, it's not a dusting either, it's an actual... I can just see this on my finger. This is like Barbie gold. Look at the drag on that as well, Jesus Christ. After this, I'll take a picture in the sunlight because, wow. See, this is where, see, this looks a bit sheer, but yeah. All light purples for me do this. Like pastel purple is always very hard, I think. I've never had a pastel purple that's just like, I'm here. It's always like, I'm here, but you're gonna have to do some work for me to stay because I'll be off in 5. I've got dinner to put on and stuff. So, I mean, from these, I'm not bothered. I'm not. And you've got Motto and Morgan. I'd be interested to know how. I'm gonna break my rule and do 6. Let's see what Morgan's like because it's a bit of yeah. You see what I mean? Look at that. Yes, Morgan. Yes, Morgan. Welcome, Morgan. So, 100%. That's fine. Right, let's try Shimani because again, it's a light colour and it's a green, and I very rarely get greens. Gotta do it. Oof. Yes. Hello, welcome to the party. Because, oh. Right, the last one we've got to try is the black, and I've left a little space at the bottom, which is the Mafia. And now, if this black is as dark as my soul, this will be the ultimate palette. I'm sorry, I've already said it. I mean, I don't know about the fallout yet, but already this is promising. So let's try Mafia. Look at that. Right, ready? I'm sorry. I'm so excited about this palette. Why am I so late on the train? Look at that black. How does it layer? Let's see how it layers. It layers beautifully. I really just want to shove this whole palette all over my body. And I also want to order about 4 more, so I never lose this palette. I know I was speaking very highly of this palette before I've even put it on my eyeballs, but if you've seen the swatches, and I haven't actually watched any reviews for this palette, which I've literally been influenced by Mama Mitchell's beautiful creations from his palette, and I always thought maybe he's using lots of his P. Louise bases, because he does use a lot of them. Before you know, it's 30 quid, Aston, it's payday, you're in lockdown, treat yourself. And I bloody treated myself, and my God, decent. Right, let me show you in the sunlight, because yes. This is the shades in the sunlight, and yeah, it's my new favourite thing. Genuinely can't wait to get this on my face. So that was my first Beauty Bay order, my first test of swatching. I hate to say it, but I'll be ordering online again, which is probably not the best thing. And I'm now in love with this eyeshadow palette, so be sure to stick around, because in like 2 seconds when I go zoom, I will do first impressions full face. So that's enough for me on Wednesday. Let's go to Aston on a Friday. Hello, it's Friday. Wednesday, Aston knew what was happening, and I'm here now for my first impressions round of the makeup that I brought from BEAUTYBAY. So really yesterday was actually quite difficult for me not to put all this makeup on my face. I was so tempted, but I was like, no, stick to your old stuff and we will do complete first impressions. So the first thing I will be putting on my face isn't necessarily first impressions that I bought from there, and I will be using my old one because there's no point in me opening a new packet. But so I've got that here and I know how it is. But first let's get this off my face. Let's hope that stays off my face. So I've moisturised my face already, because you should always moisturise your face, especially in the mornings. And then this is what it looks like. So put it on the back of my hand, you see there's like a little shimmer to it. But I just dab it all over my face. And I just rub it. Put it down my neck as well, because I don't want that to get all sporty. And it just makes your skin a little bit tacky. Actually, I need a little bit more. Right, so I'm going to do my makeup and my base quickly off camera. But before I do that, I'm going to spray this fixing spray, because this is what I would do with the CYO one. So because it's fixing spray, I don't know whether I should try it under my makeup, but I've seen reviews that people have used it over their makeup, so let's have a go. So this is the Glass Shimmer Fix Iridescent Fixing Spray from Revolution. You can see the glitter in there. And let's just spritz that all over my face. That does not smell nice. I smell like, I actually feel like I'm in a fish tank. Right, from the back it's not as good as the DIY one, but it was £8. We'll see what it looks like after all my makeup's done. So I'm quickly gonna go off camera and pop on my base, and I will be right back. Right, now that's all sorted, we got my base on. I've really broke out this side of my face, it's really winding me up. So yeah, I've done my base, done my nose contour, and I'm just gonna jump in with highlighter, and then I'll do the blusher and the highlighter. jump in with the eyeshadow first, I think, and then we'll do the blusher and highlighter at the end just to pull everything together. So we know how I feel about this palette, and I'm really excited to actually just dive into it, which is exciting. So recently I posted on my Instagram a look that I did just for my last video, which you would have seen in my last video. Sorry, I just nudged you there. You would have seen in my last video when I did my Disneyland Paris tag. I posted a picture of like, just obviously like me, I've just done Disneyland Paris tag on my Instagram, and everyone was like, oh my god, I need to know how to do that makeup. So the palette that I used to do that look was actually NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. Now, I love NYX completely. I've got a few of their eyeshadow palettes, and unless it's like an all-round face palette, like what I mean, it's like blusher, I'm not a massive fan of their pigments, of their eyeshadow. Their actual pigments, fine, but the colour payoff in the eyeshadows, I don't find. They're quite chalky. So I'm excited to do that look a bit more intensified with this palette, because we know how crazy this palette is. So as you would have seen previously in this video, this is the Me, Myself and Mama Mitchell palette, and I'm going to try and recreate this look but using that look using this palette, if that makes sense. I will post that picture here. So this is the look I'm going to try and create. Got my glitter, and let's go for it, I think. Let me just quickly grab a photo of myself just so I can just remind myself a little bit. The funny thing is, after this I'm on a girls quiz, so this will be interesting. So let me grab a trusty brush, a little, this is Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush, just a little fluffy brush, little domed fluffy brush, and I'm going to pop my brush into Manchester. I'm going to start in the inner corner. And I'm going kind of into the crease and over the front of the inner corner, and then I'm going to pull it over the crease and just up kind of into the brow, leaving a slight gap because I probably will pop a little highlight on there, and just bringing it into the tear duct as well. I'm going to get another little fluffy brush. So this is the Spectrum B06, and I'm going into Mental, and I'm just going to focus in kind of towards the tear duct in the middle. Ooh. We're going to go into Morning Glory with a Real Techniques little dome brush, and then we're going to focus on the outer corner, working our way in. Right, I'm just going to clear out the bottom with just like my brush that I put my foundation on, just because I want the hue there, but I just don't want all that fallout. So. Right, now we are going to get a slightly smaller domed brush, and I'm going to go into Mist. I'm just going to wing it out a little bit. And that will look mental when you do that, don't trust me. Right, then I'm going to get another domed brush. This is a Morphe M138. Again, another little dome brush. And I'm going into Shimani. And I'm putting that in the inner corner, just bringing it out. Right. And now because that looks quite harsh, I'm going to get a clean fluffy brush. So this is the Spectrum Disney C06 brush. It's clean. I'm just going to double check it's clean. And I'm just going to kind of just go over all the edges and just blend them together. Blend it up like so, and blend it quite out. like so. I'm just gonna put some more attention in that corner of the blue because it's not as bold as I'd like it to be. And I think that is it for the eyeshadows. I'm gonna go in with this small brush and I'm gonna wet the brush. I'm using again a Real Techniques detailer brush, which is a very small brush, and I'm just gonna spritz that with some setting spray. Just to let you know, the setting spray I am using to spritz all my brushes is the Bear With Me by NYX setting spray. I enjoy that very much so. And I'm just going to go into Melted and I'm going to pop that in the inner corner just to pop that eye. I want it to go everywhere because it's going to get quite busy in this inner corner anyway. But I can't help but use the shadow because it is beautiful. So I'm just popping it where I want and then just blending it out with my clean finger. Like so. Wow, I love that shadow. Right, so when it comes to this eyeshadow palette, still one of my favourites. It is very dusty when it comes to moving these around. It blends very well together. At first I'm not sure what happens, like it wasn't ready for me. The colour payoff is ridiculous. Yeah, I still 100% are in love with it as much as I was when I did those swatches. So very, very impressed, very impressed. The next thing I did for this look, if I remember rightly, and I completely forgot about it until now, is I grabbed myself the NYX White Liquid Eyeliner. This is the white liquid liner in blank, so white. Oh my god, bloody dropping it everywhere. I'm going to take the magnifying glass bit because I need it in my life. And I'm just going to put little tiny dots. Did I put it in the inner corner or the outer corner? I put it in the outer corner. I actually put little tiny dots in this outer corner. You do need a little bit of a steady hand to do this. Try not to colour in your overgrown brows. I also went in with a pink liner, did Vivid Brights, and I have a purple one as well. So I think I used more than the pink one actually. Yeah, the NYX Vivid Brights liner again, and doing the same kind of thing. But if you do mess up, it doesn't matter too much because we are going to put glitter over this, so it will be, the attention will be drawn away. So. And now for the messy yet quite fun part, which is the glitter. So let me go to the glitter drawer. Yes, I have a complete glitter drawer. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Now, offshore, you can use any sort of glitter you like. I use this, so I'm going to use this again, which I think I got this off eBay before I went to V Festival a couple of years ago, but this would be quite good, which is from the Gypsy Shrine. But I'm going to use this again because it worked so well for me last time. But yeah, any kind of glitter. I've got all of these ones as well, that would be quite cute. I'm going to go for this one, which has got little stars in it. So yeah, I'm going to use this glitter. I got this from eBay. I'll try and find a link that's similar. I went crazy one year, went to V Festival, and I literally just ordered so much glitter off eBay. Make sure it's cosmetic glitter and it's not craft glitter, but yes. So we're going to use this, and I love the NYX glitter primer. It's my favourite glitter glue. I have actually used a few, and this one I always come back to it. So yeah, pop a little bit on the back of your hand like so, and then I like to use a brush that you can kind of bend the bristles on. So let's go for this one, which is the Morphe. It's just a Morphe brush, it doesn't tell you. Just, I think this is one of their basic ones. It's just almost like a flat brush, but it's very bendy. So what I like to do is I obviously go in on the back of your hand, get it a bit drenched within that thingy. I'm going to use this again. It's very good to use magnifying mirrors to place this because you can see absolutely everything. So I'll try and actually get this in the shot. So I'm just going to dab where I want the glitter to go. So same on this side. It's best to do it as quickly as possible because you don't want it drying before you get the thingy on. I also try to do as much as I possibly can. And using exactly the same brush, obviously open the little pot, mind the glitter. Now use the same brush, and because it's got glitter glue on it, it will pick up a lot, but not too much, and you won't get it everywhere. So I've got some here, and I'm just gonna try and place this where I want it. Then with your big fluffy brush, just brush off as much glitter as you can. This is messy, I will fully warn you. Yes! Glue, and kind of use it as a glaze because it dries clear, and I just prod it over the glitter just to make sure. I mean, you might pick up some, but you can always put it back on like so. This clears away. I'll get some liner and some mascara on, and then we will use our new eyelashes, which I'm excited about. So I put my eyeliner and my mascara on, and I'm going to try this So Sue lashes I brought. I actually am going to quickly Google them because I'm going to be annoyed if I have bought them and they aren't cruelty free. Notice they're human hair, which I don't know how I feel about that. So Sue eyelashes. None of them are tested animals, and they are PETA approved. So yes, human hair, but cruelty free, so better than mink. So let's get them. I'm going to use the, oh, they're all the same style. They're the GG style, if anybody was interested. And let's see, the glue is sold separately, but I have got some duo glue that I can use, so just in case you're gonna buy them and then you realise, oh crap, there is no glue included. So I'm gonna cut these down as well because I have slightly narrow eyes and the eyelashes just do not sit very well on my face if they are, but these do look quite short. I'm gonna cut them down anyway, even cut them in half so I can place them properly. I'll be back in a minute once they're on. Right, so my eyelashes are on and the sun's coming round as always. So yeah, they're just as good as the Primark ones. I've got no faults, none at all. I think I need some new duo glue, but apart from that, they were fine. They're very easy to get on, and I would 100% recommend. Now I'm going to try the Chocolate Truffle blusher. I'm going to go for the two lightest just because this is going to be a light look. Oh, notice that. A lot of fallout in that pan. There's nothing there. I mean, can you see anything happening? I can't. It's starting to come through. So I'd say it's a builder blush. I like to kind of go everywhere with my blush as well. There's a lot coming out of this though. It smells nice. It smells like baked cookies. Well, BH Cosmetics. This is the first thing I've tried from you, and I'm not incredibly thrilled, but I could take that or leave that if I'm honest. I'll be using it because I've spent money on it, but probably would buy that again if I'm honest. So that is my take on the orange chocolate truffle. Take or leave. I wouldn't say get it. It smells, if you want to smell something nice, my face smells like baked cookies, but other than that, nah. And the last thing, which I've been absolutely dying to try, is the Ofra highlighter, and my camera's about to die, so let's be quick. So I'm gonna go straight in with the one that I've been wanting to use for ages, and that is Pillow Talk. I forgot the name of it, and I'm just gonna dip in a little bit to Blissful as well because let's see, and let's have a look. It doesn't hit me straight away, which is what I was expecting to happen. I'm gonna use another brush just to see if it's me. I mean, 100% understand the hype. It doesn't whack you in the face. You have to kind of build it. And everyone that I've seen use this goes mental. Okay, I was lying, it's great. I'm just gonna use a little tiny brush just to pop it on my brow bone. chuck some lippy on. I'm gonna go for a Kat Von D Lovecraft, one of my faves. And that spray the final thing, which was the glass thing. See what this goes on. I don't like the smell of this, I'm not enjoying it. It smells like a fish tank. And that is my finished look. We'll zoom you in. Yeah, that is the finished makeup look. That's my first impressions. Just to quickly go through. Mummy Mitchell eyeshadow palette. 100%. Why haven't you bought it yet? The Sosu eyelashes, which obviously are out this packet. As good as the ones I normally buy, which are from Primark. The Ofra highlighting palette didn't shock me at first, then I grew to love it. The chocolate orange truffle from BH Cosmetics. I'm gonna use it because I've spent money on it, but I wouldn't buy it again, 100%. And the Revolution Glass Shimmer Fix. I mean, we'll see how it goes, but it smells awful and I probably couldn't deal with that all the time, so I will be going for my trusty NYX Bear With Me without all the glitter. Right, thank you very much for coming back to my channel and watching me put makeup on my face and talk about some makeup that I am very excited about here. That was my first online makeup shop ever, and I'm actually quite impressed, and I probably 100% would order more makeup off the internet, especially from BEAUTYBAY. Yeah, thank you for coming. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment below if you've got any other ideas of what you want to see from me, or if you have any comments on this makeup, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for stopping by, guys, and I hope you have a great day. Enjoy your bank holiday. This will be up after it, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!